Inside of today's video, we're going to be unlocking the brand new Brawler Pearl, which is just released. We're going to be gemming all the way up to her, playing her at around 800 matchmaking, so we get a good idea. And then I might even play a Power League game as well. Today, I'm in a bit of a rush, so I won't be pushing her to rank 30 like I always do. But still, I'll be able to form at least a good opinion on how strong she is. And of course, with videos coming up, I'll be putting her in a tier list and seeing how strong she really is. So, just a couple of tiers away. It is pretty painful gemming through all of these, but of course, if you're actually buying the Brawl Pass, make sure you're using a credit code and mine will be greatly appreciated. And there is Pearl unlocked. So without further ado, let's jump into some games. Alright guys, jumping into the first game then. So I'm going to be playing about, well, 10 minutes worth of games. Really testing her out on ladder around the 800 matchmaking. That is typically where most people play ladder to get a good idea whether she's strong or not. So just to start with, I think the first tip with Pearl is it seems weird to not shoot. I need to just try and conserve as much heat as possible, so then I can just run at these guys and look how quickly I delete them. The damage is absolutely insane. I know it's going to trigger a lot of you guys' OCD, kind of waiting for that first engagement, and you are going to be at disadvantage for like 10 seconds, but once you start heating up, like, look at the damage I'm able to put out on Surge. I just absolutely melted him, and I should just be able to destroy this Willow as well, and with the help of my super, I should be able to destroy walls to then counter throwers. So already insane damage, but again, when I respawn, it's going to be pretty painful. So I'm just hope my teammates know, at least for a little while, but I've got to conserve some heat. But still, around the medium heat, so like 6 seconds, seems like there's a lot of damage that's being put out. So again, I can just conserve and wait until the last second, and I can just absolutely destroy these guys. And of course, with the more heat, the more damage your super does as well. So that's one thing to bear in mind. I'm using the first star power, I think it is, which consumes less heat, because let's face it, I don't think I'm going to be above 80% heat much, to be fair, because of just Brawl. It's a really fast game mode, and thankfully my Fang is able to score that one. So already first impressions, really liking Pearl. Pretty strong, I would say, in terms of damage. Again, unfortunately, Rolo, I don't really have the most damage, so I've got to kind of conserve my heat. I just absolutely destroyed the Surge right there. It just feels weird. All the numbers feel weird, but once we get used to it, I think we'll truly know the value of a lot of brawlers. So I've got another gadget here. I'm just going to wait. I mean, I can wait all day. The longer I wait, the more damage I'm going to deal. So if anything, these guys need to just rush at me to try and make me conserve my heat. I'll actually use my heat. 30 seconds left and already pushing straight up with the full heat right here. We could just use our super, and Surge actually just jumps over that. But we can get a little bit of damage off. 25 seconds left. We're pretty much dominating right now. I think Super Beach is a really good map for Pearl. I think she'll struggle at the start, but her supers perfectly breaks open the right and left lanes. So once, of course, those are open, she can just destroy everyone. So Ball is rushing in here. My teammates are able just to deal with them pretty safely. So you can see how I'm playing. I think this is the way that you'll be able to play Pearl, by the way. I'm already just kind of getting myself used to it. Don't just spam the button. Of course, if someone's rushing you, you've got to shoot, but when you don't have to shoot, preserve it. So that's going to be the first game right there. Some insane damage. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, hopping into the next game then. So we've got a new recruit. We've got Adrian on our team. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the person that does all the balance changes and stuff with Brawl Stars. So hopefully we can show how busted should be, or maybe how weak should be. We'll have to wait and see. So you can see the first 10 seconds, I just don't even shoot. And then I can just run out this Fang right here. So Rolo has to heal up. But again, I'm at full capacity right here, so I'll just be able to run straight in. So I'm going to use my gadget as well to get even more damage. The longer you wait with your gadget and your super, the more damage you'll deal. Just a quick tip. So already again, just going to wait for this heat bar just to go. Kind of wasted my gadget there. Didn't think that Fang would go down that much. Again, the health gear can help us top off right here. Unfortunately, Maisie stuns us. Okay, that is a little bit annoying, especially with a brawler like Pearl. And I think she's still slow. That's the thing. Like, if you saw it, that Pearl is actually in between normal and slow, which I think is a bug. I don't know if they meant that, but it is a little bit inconsistent if it is the case. Like, she has her own category in terms of slowness. I don't really like that. So again, got to try and heat up. We're going to use our super here just to destroy a Fang. But it's just a little bit weird the way you play Pearl. It's like you've got to always be passive in a sense and just wait for that heat to go up, but it will reward passive gameplay, of course. So getting close to my super right here, should be able to use it against the Fang. Nice. Unfortunately, I can't score, but with the help of the health gear, should be able to get straight back up to basically full HP and full heat. See here, just absolutely shredding the Maisie right here, already at half HP. And we just walk into this Fang as well. Unfortunately, we did miss that, but this should be a goal. Hopefully, if Rolo passes this one up. Unless Maisie gets the stun off. Ah, completely missed that. Rip. That should have been a goal. I thought Maisie was going to stun me, so I kind of panicked. But it didn't matter because I just missed the target anyways. So again, when you respawn, it's going to be pretty painful. But at the same time, by the time you've kind of walked up the map and got into engagements, you're probably already at half. Thankfully, Rolo and Adrian are carrying me. You know, I'm supposed to be somewhat of the pro player here, and these guys are absolutely carrying. So Adrian should be able to. I was going to say walk that in, but then again, Fang does have his stun. Rolo should be able to get this in as well. Adrian's going to walk that in instead. Nice. Okay, my teammates are carrying me in this one. But overall, still good feeling about Pearl so far. Maisie's just going to super nothing, and we can just help Adrian here. Even though we deal like no damage, still helping my teammates out there is pretty useful. So we're going to use super. Got to get used to that radius. I keep thinking it's a Maisie one. I don't know why. I just presume it's a Maisie super and that the radius is much bigger, but it's actually a little bit smaller. So that's going to be the next game there. Pearl looking fantastic. Let's hop into the next one. Guys, jumping into the next game then. So up against a B mid, this might be pretty hard because she'll be able to get a lot of pressure. But again, just want to sit behind here as long as possible. Now we're going to look for the pinch here with Rolo because we've got our gadget selected. We can pop that forward and maybe Rolo can get a stun off here. So again, going to heal up, wait for this heat to rise, of course. We should be able to walk this one in, and look at that gray just go down so fast. Got to use our super just to break open the wall and get the kill. Of course, any type of walls destroyed by a super is good value in my opinion. Of course, making it a lot easier to hit your shots with Pearl. So Adrian getting melted a little bit here, but we can just wait behind this wall as well, wait for our heat to, of course, get up. And now we can pop our gadget, and unfortunately, just a little bit annoying. I think the movement speed just puts me off sometimes. You do get targeted a little bit too easily, and I just wasted my gadgets. So got to kind of just push forward here. I know it's done walking into a Sandy super, but Sandy has stuns. So if Sandy gets into position, just like that, they're going to score. So normally in that case, you just got to run at them because the longer you wait, the more likely they are going to score. So unfortunately, they do have another sandstorm right here. I'm just going to have to push forward into it pretty much. Sandy here. Nice, we can get Sandy down. I've got to watch out for this grey teleport. Nice, Rolo's able to push forward. I just wanted to be in a position where we couldn't concede. So again, heat is rising. Gonna wait for it to rise as much as possible. Now we're at full heat, so we can start to push into this B right here. And look at the damage just being put out onto these guys. Wow, that Sandy just got absolutely deleted, but still, he's just hitting easy shots on me. I feel like my hitbox is definitely a bit bigger, and because I'm slow, I'm an easy target sometimes. So of course that can be a big weakness to Pearl. So I've got our super to use here. As soon as someone shows up to... okay, that sandstorm is so annoying. Sandy in this meta, by the way, is definitely a lot stronger, but like definitely one of the better lanes in the game right now. And I thought that went in. I completely messed that one up. So we're going to wait right here, wait for our heat to go up. These guys don't really know where we're at right now. We can see these guys pushing in. We do have our super to hand if needed. Nice, we can get the kill there on the Sandy. And now we're pushing in with our heat. We pop our gadget just to try and get as much pressure as possible. And we're able to finally get the goal. So that is going to be it for today's video. 3 games that lasted a while. I think that Pearl personally will be pretty strong. I would say that should be like really broken, but I think she's got a slower movement speed than normal, so she can be a little bit easier to target. So yeah, Pearl, I think she's got great potential. Make sure you're being very passive and you'll be able to get a lot of damage. So that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.